Hey guys, what's going on? Jake here, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory. And guys, I think last time we started off our TOTS journey, but today we have one of the shorter videos I've done in a while, because today we're going to be playing some Team of the Season division rivals. Now, Foot Champs is a big discussion point that we're going to have today, but first of all, let's talk about the team we're going to be using to start off today's episode. I wanted to try out the brand new Kyler Mawani that I picked up last episode, the Klaus and the Robinson, the Florenzi SBC, the Soboslai that I managed to pack, and I wanted to finish off my Evo for Yaya Toure. So in the game, we're going to play a 4-3-2-1 with Mbappe on the right forward, Soboslai left forward, Kolo through the middle, and then we're going to have Yaya as the attacking central midfielder, Florenzi as the box-to-box, and Bajcetics as the DM. And then Robinson's going to be the man going forward, because both my fullbacks, neither of them have whip pass plus, so I don't have a preference on which side I want to attack, so I'll just attack down my normal side. And yeah, so starting off, conceding a goal to 92 rated, 2 million coin Vinicius Jr., which is always a fun start. You know you're in for a good game when you're facing that Vinny card. But we're going to come straight from conceding that goal. Ball through to Yaya Toure. Beautiful skill move and a flare dink over the keeper to get it back to 1-1. And into another highlight here. Building it up from the back. You know how we do. Building it up from the back. Getting that ball potentially down the line, but we're going to play the switch instead. But yeah, let's talk about while this gameplay is going on. Let's talk about Foot Champion. So this weekend is apparently Premier League Team of the Season, but there's been no vote on it. So maybe EA are picking for us, but I don't know, I thought it might have been Bundesliga because we've had the Bundesliga vote, but not the Prem. So for me, I was like, oh, okay, Bundesliga TOTS, don't have to play this weekend league. But if it's Prem TOTS, I played Prem TOTS last season, got 14 wins, got Salah, and stuff. But it's like, TOTS, Foot Champs, is like a thing people do every single year. Like, last 2 years, I've played TOTS during Foot Champs. Ever since I've really started, properly playing FIFA, so 22 and 23, the games that I was relatively decent on, I have played Foot Champs on them during TOTS. Before that, obviously, I was only just getting into FIFA, never really played Foot Champs. So, and again this year, I've just not really had the time or the effort to congest 20 games of FIFA into a weekend / a couple of days. And I don't know if I actually care too much about playing Foot Champs again, even for Premier League TOTS, and that's saying something for me. If there was a TOTS that I would play, it would probably be Premier League, but to be honest with you, I don't know if I can really be bothered. I mean, I'm getting to... Let's talk real for a second. I'm getting to a crucial time right now. I've got an exam in 2 weeks. I've got an interview next Wednesday, and then leading a coaching session again next Thursday. And I've got coursework to be doing. So it's like, I need to just be chilling out with my time. And to be completely honest, I won't do much work over the weekend, especially when I'm playing. And normally I'm quite bored with not a lot of games to play. But at the same time, I don't want to be getting stressed playing Foot Champs. Because if I'm getting stressed with this game, like I always do, if I'm not winning, I'm getting stressed with this game. I dislike this game. But if I'm getting stressed with it, I'm not going to be able to, enjoy myself. And if I were to want to do coursework, being able to do that and play champs at the same time isn't really possible, not only because of time, but also because of mood. If I'm not in a good mood, I'm not going to do coursework, and coursework is more important than playing Foot Champs, especially when, to be honest with you, the Premier League Foot Champs this year, it doesn't really excite me too much, because last year we had Salah, we had Haaland. This year, we're going to have like a decent Ollie Watkins, a decent Haaland, we're going to have a decent Salah maybe, we're going to have Cole Palmer, and it's going to be like a case of, we could probably buy these cards. By the way, I did just scam over it there, but I don't know if I'm going to do that Merlin Evo, because Sandro recently got his upgrade and he looks pretty good, so I don't think I'm going to waste your 100k, and with the attacking mid-connection, this is the only card I'm thinking about potentially putting into that right now. A card we've had since the start of the game and didn't like, so maybe we'll try him again. We'll have to see. So, yeah, as I was saying, the team of the season this year is nothing compared to last year, and in my personal opinion, as we finish Yaya Toure there, the game's easy enough where if I just were to get to Elite Division and get 7 wins every week, which I definitely could do with about 15 games a week, I not only get to do rivals in a comfortable environment, as we are now completing Ramirez, who we are going to try in a second, but I'm not only doing that in a comfortable environment where I don't really care too much, I'm doing it, at my own leisure, because I have a week to play those games. It's like yesterday I got home from school, played an hour of FIFA in the next game session you're about to see, and got my final 4 wins for the week. Lost the first game on 2-1. And then I played a few games the other day, a few games a couple of days earlier. It's like I can do it spontaneously, whereas with Foot Champs, you've got to play 10 games of qualifiers, you've got to then play your 20 games over the course of a few days, and normally for me, either Saturday or Sunday is busy, to the point where I just wouldn't want to play Foot Champs. It's also just a burden. I mean, I'm just kind of negotiating myself out of doing it right now. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And to be honest with you, Foot Champs, I know it's a lack of passion, but the game is a bit dead, to be honest with you, and I am already quite happy with having an underdog team. I mean, it's a bit sad sometimes when you lose games to players that you're better than because they've got all of these sick cards, but at the end of the day, it's about the adversary, and, unless there's like a full team of Liverpool players in the Premier League tots, which there obviously isn't going to be, there's no real point me playing it, because I only care about Liverpool players or players that I'm going to find fun. Am I going to find a 97 Erling Haaland fun? A lot of you are going to say I'm stupid for this answer, but no, I'm not going to find Erling Haaland fun. I don't like Erling Haaland. I think he's a bit shit. So why in real life? So why would I want to use him? He's like Cole Palmer. He's a bit of a penalty merchant, but he's a very, very good player. I'd like to use that card, but he'll be cheap enough for me to potentially try out with coins. Why wouldn't I just try him out with coins instead of gambling on the fact of getting him or some random 92 rated Vicario or Raya that I don't want? So it's just, I'll just try build up my coins and see what we can do. I might still end up playing Foot Champs, and if I do, you'll end up seeing that, but yeah, it's not too bad. But Tot so far has been pretty good. I've been enjoying myself quite a bit, to be honest with you. I think I've always said this about this gameplay this year, is that the gameplay itself isn't bad. I think the playstyles are great. I think evolutions have really saved this game for a lot of people. But the problem with this game is the glitchiness, the rebounds, the losing games you shouldn't lose, the tackles not working, and stuff like that. That's what really kills this game for people, and that's what really kills this game for me, is that when I'm better than someone, I can't win because for some reason I'm not allowed to score. You can't win the ball back. You get all this glitchy stuff going on. So, yeah, corners are like pretty much penalties. Free kicks are pretty much penalties if you know how to take them. Those flick-up bicycle kicks are guaranteed goals. Yeah, and like the thing is, I know I'm scoring crosses, but how do teams score goals in real life, guys? Crosses. Crossing is a big way of scoring in real life, especially if you've got some aerial threats. So it's a realistic way to score goals. And however, scoring from every single corner is not. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't really care too much, to be honest with you. I don't hate this game. I still think this gameplay is better than FIFA 21 for sure. Maybe FIFA 22 as well. I don't remember what I didn't like about FIFA 22, but it was actually quite good now that I think about it. I think I've always just put FIFA 22 in that bracket of dislike because it's with 21. I think 23 was quite good. I think 23 is better than this year's game. But for me personally, it's definitely FIFA 20 number one. That's such a fun game. FIFA 23 goes under it, and then it'll be between this one and FIFA 22. Now, both of these games have had really good content, in my opinion, but it's just which game was less painful. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just quite content with this game right now. It's not the worst at the minute, and as long as the gameplay is good, I don't really have anything to complain about, especially when, I'm just playing games. I'm subbing on Peter Crouch and he's just randomly scoring green time power headers from the 18-yard box, the edge of the 18-yard box. So this game is a bit dodgy, but it's quite fun as well. I've had so much fun on this game. I'm using players like Peter Crouch. One of my favourite players at the start of the game was Flashback Giroud. It's like I'm using these cards that no one would ever consider good, and I'm having so much fun. So it is what it is. As, Crouchy there again scores another goal off the bench. And then we play against Red Pushkas and Eusebio. Alawiran, Evo Vasquez. I mean, that Vasquez exists, but I don't care about him. I'm going to Evo, probably Soboslai, because I want a fun card, and Soboslai plays for Liverpool, and he is a fun card. So I'd rather do that. Bajcetics is on the ball now, though. He gets it into Nakata. So much space in this midfield. This guy is playing free at the back, so there'll be easy opportunities through. Here's Ramirez. Travella into the top corner. Your keeper's never saving it, mate. Move him as much as you want. It's not going to help you. And then we're coming down the left side as normal. Robinson looking for a potential ball into the box. It's a good ball. Nicely cleared. Bajcetic on the edge. Green time. Oh! That might be Bajcetic's best goal in Rivals. Just comes to him on the edge. Green time power shot volley into the back of the fucking net. What a goal, Bajcetic. My absolute hero. And we're on another attack here. Soboslai, lovely spin. Oh, it's a good block. But we are going to win it back with Alonso. We're going to dance through one side tackle, a ball roll, and knock it past the keeper and into the empty net. Nice composure and a very nice finish. 3-1 up with 10 minutes to go. Winning the ball again here with Peter Crouch. Nice step overs, and it's a penalty. Crouch won it. Normally Bajcetic's taking the pens, but Crouch did win it, and he hadn't scored yet this game, so I wanted to keep up his goal per game record in Rivals. So here we go. Peter Crouch, Panenka, Peter Crouch. 2 meter Peter with another goal, and we're going to hit a gritty to celebrate. And I think this is the final game we needed. Sauer, Zidane, Sophia Smith team of the year. I mean, it's a very attacking team, that's for sure. Hullet, a midfielder at centre-back. I know he was used there in the Pro Tournament, so that was a few months ago. And then Zidane and Sauer in your midfield. It's a very attacking team, so let's see if we can potentially take advantage of it. And we win the ball early on here with Turland, waiting for potentially a run here from someone. Turland knocks it back to Alonso. Nice ball into Ramirez, waiting for the run of Soboslai. Here he is. We're going to bait that ball inside, technical dribble it to the outside, lovely ball across, and a brilliant finish from Ramirez. That's a very good FC goal. Winning the ball there at the back, Soboslai again on this left-hand side, plays the ball inside to Alonso, who's going to eventually play the ball back, I'd hope. Yes, he is, with that long ball pass plus. That is so good, by the way. I'm so happy I have Alonso. Soboslai, brilliant little LB fake shot inside. Again, just a bit of technical dribbling after we fake the inside, and another cutback. Don't score many cutbacks, to be honest with you, but this game I was just locked in that pure FIFA instinct mode, which is, cutbacks and stuff like that, which is what my bread and butter has been over the years. This year we've gone with more of a crossing approach, but in this game I was guaranteeing goals just to finish it off, get this final game done, and make it easy. But at half-time, we were 3-0 up with 4 XG. This guy did have an XG, a expected goal, should I say. But, yeah, he should have scored, buddy. And this guy, 3-0 up, 80th minute, he's in on goal, he's gone around my keeper. Oh, well, that's a goal. Maldini with that manual block. And that is all she wrote. That was he did score a bicycle kick green time from that corner, but he didn't do anything else for the rest of the game. Didn't even try to press me, to be honest. He kind of just accepted his defeat. He ended up with 2 XG, and I had 5.5. And that was it. We are now over the checkpoint towards Elite Division, but I think the season ends tomorrow, so we're not going to make it there. We are going to get relegated back to Division 3, so we are going to have to make an Elite Div push during TOTS, I think, which is when we got Elite Div during FIFA 22, to be fair. So, yeah, I mean, last year we didn't play much Rivals or Champs, but I just really enjoyed the end of that, last year. The end of last year was so good, and so was the start, but, the middle, I didn't really play too much. Last year had its periods. I was playing for a week, wouldn't play for a week, but this team was very good. Honestly, considering that this team was getting out-teamed in every position pretty much every game, I really enjoyed this team and some of the players in it. But let's talk about the brand new Evo. You could put Rodman in it. 5-star, maxed out pace, decent dribbling. She looks very, very good. And, for 100k, it's probably worth it. For the 5-star, the pace, the quick step plus. Or you can do this Mallard. And she's got 92 pace shooting and 94 dribbling, really good passing. She looks insane. But I think for me personally, I'm going to have to go with a fun card in Steffi Mavadidi, because those two cards are going to be hard to link. Mavadidi, we have Dewsbury Hall, we have Ben Woodburn, we have Armstrong. This Mavadidi is a player I like in real life. My mate supports Leicester. I had Mavadidi's TOTS card last FIFA and enjoyed it. And to be honest with you, unless he gets a TOTS in the EFL TOTS, which should be coming out on Friday with the Prem, I'm probably going to do this card because he is still very good, even compared to Mallard. So that's going to be all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best of luck, and let me know what your plan is in terms of FUT Champs and what you think I should do.